What is up, YouTube? This is Mulvone19 bringing you another Pokemon Narrator Wi-Fi battle against ZellMurasame. This is a UU match, and again, I am using the same team that I used before. Honestly, I really like it. I like the Fire Grass core. I got Fire Water Grass core. Excuse me, I have set up here, and I do love my two sets of Agility Zapdos and Sword Dance Mew. Really do help, and they're good setting up sets late game, especially. So we're gonna get on to the match here, and I hope you all enjoy. We both make some good plays and bad plays, and it's really enjoyable anyway. So I'm gonna start out with Victini, obvious lead. Just gonna go for the U-turn, see what he wants to go in for. Thought it would be fine anyway, so I go for the U-turn. He decides to go with Suicune, so I'm going to go into my Swampert to get my rocks up. I could have also gone for the Toxic, but I didn't really see him as much as a threat so far, just with a Surf and all that, so I thought maybe, best to go for the rocks right now. He might want to go into Zapdos or something, and I just want to get rocks up as quickly as possible. It's really helping as early as you get it. The earliest you get them up in the game really helps you out. So I'm going to switch out now. I was fearing the HP Grass because I run it on my own Zapdos, and I always fear with any Zapdos basically. But he actually goes for the Toxic, making me think that he might be a specially defensive set. Then again, he also has a Suicune, so I'm like, I don't know. But anyways, I go for the Ice Beam, thinking he might stay in just to be safe, but I was kept on thinking in my mind, go for the Fire Blast, go for the Fire Blast. But I wanted to be safe, but he switches out, and it's like, crap. So I go into Victini, just go for the obvious U-turn. He really can't hurt me with that much, and he's fairing the V-Crate as well. So he's going to go into his own Suicune and go, I'm going to go for the U-turn, which is, same thing, same move that basically happened, like 5 turns ago. But I'm going to go into Zapdos now. Basically scare him out, which is nice. And he's going to go into his Bronzong now, I think. Yes, he is. And it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know why he didn't go into his Nidoking at this point. I don't know why, but you'll figure out why later on. So, pretty nice here. Look pretty good. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave. After I go for the Agility was kind of useless since, Bronzong is, like, slower than turtles and all that, so I could have killed him a turn earlier, but it doesn't matter. So go for the discharge now, and that's going to be pretty nice. And yeah, so basically, like what I was saying, he wouldn't be able to poison me, and I would have just been able to go for a Heat Wave and then discharge and be able to finish him off. But now he goes in the Nidoking. I'm fearing the Ice Beam, so I'm going to switch out and go to Swampert, and that's he is actually going to switch out again and go into Suicune, which is like, okay, I didn't really understand that, but I guess it works for me. I don't know. I guess he thought I would. I really don't know what he wanted to do there. But anyways, I decided to stay in for 1 turn to get the Toxic up. I know these things were in rest, sleep talk and all that, and especially since he's setting up with a Calm Mind, but I really just want to get as much damage inflicted on this thing as much as possible, since my Zapdos was kind of low on HP, and if I decide to bring him in like right now, I don't think I think I'd only be able to get 1 discharge off. But since I overpredict again, and I love overpredicting. I do it a lot, but sometimes I get to a point as to where I do it way too much, and it backfires me considerably. Like here, I go for the Heat Wave, expecting Nidoking to come in to take the discharge, and I'm like, wow, because I could have killed him off with the discharge, but again, I just decided not to be safe that time. I was dead certain he would go into Nidoking, but I guess he decided to stay in since he maybe thought he could live a discharge or something. I don't know, but he surely wouldn't, even though he was +1 in special attack and special bits. But gonna go into Nidoking now. Just keep on going for Thunderbolts. That's all I can go for. He gets a rest for the first turn. That's good. Hoping he gets another move like rest or even Calm Mind the next turn and not get Surf, but he does, and that's unfortunate because it's gonna kill me, and that blows. So he's gonna kill me off with the Surf. Kind of thinking maybe he's more special attack than defense, or no, or special defense, I don't know. But I'm gonna go into Victini now. I'm hoping I can kill him off with a Fusion Bolt. I should be able to. I'm running Choice Band, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, so I do, which is cool. and it's tied at 4-4 now. There's a lot of ties in this battle. So I'm gonna switch out now and go into my Swampert, thinking he was probably gonna go for an Earthquake or I'm sorry, Earth Power or something, but he actually goes for a Stealth Rocks, and I usually don't see a physical, um, I mean, like an offensive or attacking Neo King, as you could say. So I thought he was going to switch on to Zapdos, pretty obvious, and that's good for me. I get the Toxic up, and that's really going to help. I do notice that he has no Life Orb, so I'm thinking now that he's probably more of an offensive set, even though he's running Toxic, which is kind of weird. But just gonna go into my Mew now to take whatever he wanted to go for. I was thinking it was HP Grass, since I run HP Grass on my own Zapdos to take Swamperts and all that. But he actually turns out, you'll see here in a second, it turns out to be HP Ice, which is unfortunate. I went into Rosewood to take the Thunderbolt. That was pretty obvious, but I stay in here again. First off, thinking I would speed, but I'm not max speed, and apparently it looks like he is. So that's unfortunate. And second, I thought it was HP Grass and not, oh boy, I thought it was HP Grass and not HP Ice, but that was just unfortunate. So, he's going to go into Frostlass. That's pretty good for me, actually. I'm just going to Mew, and I guess he doesn't see it really coming. I mean, there's so many sets that you could run on a Mew, and I guess he didn't see the Sword Stance, Sucker Punch set coming, and it turns out that it was actually an offensive Frostlass. So he could have potentially swept me there if I didn't go for the Sucker Punch, but that was nice. So again, I go for the Sucker Punch just to be safe, and he actually goes for the Trick, which is like okay. That actually kind of benefits me more now because I can get my Z headbutts up first, and all I can really go for is a high jump kick, assuming it hits. He does go for one, but I do live it with 44 HP. I guess he thought it would kill, but it didn't, so that was kind of unfortunate for him. Um, I'm gonna go for another Zen headbutt. It actually kills. I thought he would live by like maybe 1 HP or something, but who knows? Did this work? So he's going to go into Nidoking. Thought I would just fodder him off since he's running Stealth Rocks, probably running the whole Life Orb Sucker Punch set. So I'm going to go into Victini now just to take another Sucker Punch, honestly, because that's what I wanted to do, get his Life Orb damage down as least as possible so I could bring in Swampert just to be safe. But I actually lived the Sucker Punch, which was a little surprising, but that's nice. Go for a Zen Headbutt, finish him off, and that is a good game, ZellMurasame. So go check him out, go check me out if you enjoyed this battle and my graphics and all that, yeah. So that's about it for today, and go check me out, go check him out, subscribe, like this video, comment, whatever, do your thing, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.